Hello, my darlings. This is attempt number 2 to see if we can get this to broadcast. Because for some reason it wasn't broadcasting the first attempt, so I am going to see if it's going to broadcast now. And there we go. Live on my channel now. Good. Right, sorry about the first attempt. I tried to get it working, it didn't work. Here's a little axolotl, sapphire, lavender. Love you all. Love you guys. And here we are with the last of the crafter quests. There's a gather request after this. Blame it on my juice. Zerol Ja seeks an artisan well versed in creative concoctions. Might you be Elita, the artisan from Eorzea? My name is Zerol Ja, and this is my shop. I'm told that you are meticulous when it comes to mixing a variety of concoctions, and to be frank, I am desperate for one of your expertise. Juice is the drink of choice here in Tuliolal, but I'm sure you've heard from Ropley business is bad. It wasn't always so. When I first opened my shop, profits were steady, and customers were eager for the fresh local juice I offered. I thought running this business would be easy. I may not have exceptional culinary talent, but anyone can squeeze a fruit, right? But now sales are suffering, and some days I spend more on ingredients than I gain in coin. At this rate, I'll be forced to leave Wacky. I know my menu is generic, but with so much competition on the city, it's a little wonder that my erstwhile regulars have sought more compelling refreshment. Alas, I lack the skill to make anything but the most basic of juices. Which is why I need a talented artisan such as yourself to assist me in creating the drinks I know will save my business. Wonderful! Now, before I expound upon the particulars, there is one other I have recruited to my cause. His name is Halnaruk, and he is a proficient gatherer. Once we decide upon new recipes, I plan to have him procure in bulk what ingredients we require. Why don't we join him in Bayside Bevy and have our first official meeting as a team? You go on ahead. I'll be along once I've closed up shop. You should find Halnaruk in Bayside Bevy. I'll be along in a moment. What business has a lowlander with Halnaruk? Ah, yes, the Juicy Mix project. As a professional stuff seeker, Halnaruk has agreed to do the finding of Tasty Fresh. What of it? Juice Keep wants to trade tongue flaps. The mere thought makes Halnaruk sleepy dull. What a pointless busy task. Apologies for the wait. Now the whole team is acquainted, I suppose I'll get straight to the point. To improve my shop's financial fortunes, I need your help in creating some original juices. That is to say, juices that promote health and well-being of each and every Tuliolo resident. While fruit is an excellent source of vitamins, the diverse peoples of the city have unique dietary and nutritional needs. So, using both culinary and alchemical techniques, I plan to offer a variety of refreshments bespoke to citizens of all shapes and sizes. By developing drinks both delicious and singularly nutritious, my customers are sure to remember why they love Zero-Ja Juice Craft. Besides, the people are still reeling from the recent tragedy, and though healthy beverages may not amount to much, they may help lift some spirits. Elita, I trust an expert alchemist like yourself will be able to maximize the nutritional content of my drinks with scientific precision, yes? Just so long as panna loaf isn't one of the ingredients. Well, I can't speak to your experiences across the salt. Rest assured that no fruit of that name grows in Terral. I look forward to tasting your work, Elita. Should you have any questions about our local produce, don't hesitate to ask. As for you, Halnarok, your job comes after we've created our viable recipe and know exactly what ingredients we require. I'm afraid that means you'll have to wait, unless you'd like to participate in recipe creation as well. Your opinion as a moblin would be invaluable, and you would of course be compensated in addition to your gatherer's fee. No, Halnarok has no deep thoughts on juicy mix. Oh, all right then. In any case, let's head back to the shop, shall we? There's work to be done. What? I just want to reiterate how deeply grateful I am for your assistance. Together, let us make Tuliolo juice Tuliolo can be proud of, and profits that will save my shop. What? Mon chéri Moya, Zero-Ja is excited to get juicing. For our first juice, I'd like to try mixing up a blend for my fellow mammal Ja. Tuliolo gets far more sunlight than our native lands, so we find ourselves prone to dry, itchy scales. It can be sheer torture some days. Bless me! Luckily, the cherry moya fruit harvested from Ukaparcha makes offer solution. According to Pelu Pelu merchants, regular consumption does wonders for dry skin. The only complication is that, in appearance and texture, cherry moya very much resembles mammal Ja scales, Hard to garner appetite for something that looks like a piece of your body. If it were any other fruit, I'd think to extract the fluid liquid from within. But not only is most of cherimoya's flavour kept in its pulp, its nutrients are as well. Perhaps you can find a way around this conundrum, Elita. See if you can't make a cherimoya juice both healing and appetizing to Mamboja. Now I'm afraid I don't keep cherimoya on hand. The sight alone is enough to make me queasy. But I've seen it for sale in Bayside Levy. We'll be testing for flavour and efficacy both. So make a big batch if you can, 6 glasses or so. Thank you and good luck. Delicious, nutritious cherimoya juice that Mamboja can not only stomach, but delight in. I'm sure you'll come up with something. The splendid beverage contains essential vitamins that moisturize Mamboja scales and relieve itching. Is Juicy Mix done yet? Oh, Narook is bored. A liquid made from boiling the fruits, flesh and juice and straining. Twelve's most famed export. Beneath a scaly green skin is a soft sweet pulp. A highly sticky substance obtained from Berkman. .24 coconut milk and 6 Birkenhead sap. nutritious cherry juice, and Uncle Jack can not only stomach but delight. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Here we go. This consistency, this aroma, why it's so sweet. I'm tempted to steal a sip right away. I think we have enough to begin our tasting. It all looks and smells marvelous anyway. As we fashion this drink with Mammal Jet in mind, allow me to be the first to try it. Exquisite! Thick with the cherry moya's signature sweetness and aroma, yet utterly smooth in texture. No one would ever guess this juice came from a fruit so wholly unappetizing in appearance. Yes, I can safely say that no normal jar could find qualms with this beverage. I myself would be happily drink it daily, and with its nutritional benefits, peeling scales will become a thing of the past. Please, Elita, you simply must tell me how you made this. So that's the trick, I see. I'll pen a proper recipe later, so I won't forget. Fortunately, it sounds like one that even I could manage. Can I interest you in a glass, Halnaruk? I'd love to hear what Moppers think of Cherry Moya's flavour. Busy task is waiting. Juice keep. Halnaruk has no time for taste sipping. Did I offend him? Pay me no mind, Elita. Sometimes I get caught up thinking, well, I just wonder how I might have done better. I know I shouldn't pester him about it. The dish you made is just so lovely. In any case, I'd say your prototype passes muster. Our menu has its first new item. I'll have to peel a lot of cherry moya, but I will keep the happiness of my newly moisturized skin at the forefront of my mind. I'll consider what sort of juice I'd like to make next, so perhaps you could familiarize yourself with our local agriculture in the meantime. And if you ever find yourself in need of a refreshing beverage, you know where to look. Zeralja is pleased with your efforts. She now considers you a Mammalja moisturizer. A drink for every mobby. The customers have spoken and Zeralja can't wait to tell you about it. Elita, about your cherry moya juice. Our customers can't get enough. What's more, all the fashionable Mammalja have taken to calling it smooth scale juice. Frankly, I've had so many orders that I've grown completely indifferent towards handling cherry moya. As far as I'm concerned, it's a fruit like any other. Now, I say we keep our momentum and move on to concocting our next prototype. For this one, I'd like to address the health concerns of moblins. Among those who live in Tuliolo, many work as gatherers, travelling long distance whilst bearing big heavy packs. A drink that alleviates fatigue may do wonders for them. The problem is, the moblin palate is somewhat unfathomable to other people. Their favoured rot tea, for instance, smells like, well, not like something I would prefer to drink. I worry that a similarly pungent beverage may result in the immediate cessation of business for Zeralja juice craft, so instead I'd like to try our luck with fermented aloe. Its scent is striking, yet fruity, and I suspect it would satisfy the moblin's preference for strong flavours without alienating the rest of my clientele. All that remains is to add an ingredient fit for soothing sore muscles. That much I can leave to you, I hope. Excellent, and, about Halnaruk. I know I wasn't able to convince him last time, but his opinion as a moblin is absolutely necessary for this drink. We must make this juice so astringently aromatic that even he'll want a sip. I'm glad I can count on you. Let's have some delicious fermented aloe juice waiting for Halmaroon once he gets back from his gathering. We need a soothing refreshment fit for a moblin, particularly one enticing enough to elicit our friend's help. I'm almost maxed out on 12. This pungent, oddly fruity smell is guaranteed to lure out moblins from knobs awake. Go. And then back to the pungent ugly fruity smell is guaranteed to lure out moblins from miles away. This isn't related to the stream that goes in Marsilia. This is how they successfully stores water in its leaves to survive in their climate. Cultivated under the harsh sun of the horizon, these ruby red tomatoes are prized for their sweetness. Tomatoes. I just want 6. Why is this difficult to get reset and doing this? Can't just get 6 down here. Grade 1 gem sap. How many of those do we actually need? "24 Grade 1 gem saps. Exactly what I need. Two more to go. Come on, okay. Almost there. Almost there. And there we go. There you have it. There we go. And you can believe things today. Here we go, we're going up to you. We need a soothing refreshment fit for a moblin, particularly one enticing enough to elicit a friend's help. Goodness gracious, that is an overpowering scent. If this doesn't please our moblin customers, I shudder to imagine what will. This is a remarkable beverage. I applaud your addition of tomato. Not only does it offer ample nutrition, but its flavours meet the fermented aloe on the fine line of deliciousness and danger. I'm sure our local moblins will flock to this flavour, but will Halnarook? What incredible aroma is Halnarook sniffs catching? Oh, this? Just a blend of fermented aloe juice that Elita was kind enough to make. We've been working so hard gathering our Moya that I wanted to be sure our next drink was one that could alleviate your daily fatigue. Consider it a token of our appreciation. Appreciation? For Halnarook? Boundless appreciation. Not just from us, but from our customers too. Our offerings may yet be limited, but if the three of us work together, we're sure to have the whole city singing praises of our juice, made possible only by your fastidious gathering. To that end, I hope you will do me the honour of sharing your opinion on this one. Alnaruk will take Juicy Mix for the home road. Proper good mobbies never bareface in public. How wonderful. I can't wait to hear what he thinks. Just Keep is concerned about Mammal Jazz skin peels and now Mobby pen eggs. Is Just Keep trying to become a juice doctor? A doctor? No! I once hoped to become a Trichurgian, however. Trichurgians must be both expertly versed in the medicinal properties of flora and highly proficient in healing magics. We of the Bunawa clan are magically talented by nature, so my father was able to excel as a Trichurgian in the city. His diverse knowledge saved the lives of many. As his daughter, I once dreamed of following in his footsteps. So, Just Keep studied food health and body breaks. I do have some knowledge of nutrition and physiology, but it's of little consequence. I no longer have aspirations to become anything more than a mixer of juice. Anyway, I look forward to hearing what you think of that one. Dribbly drool for the tasty smell is already filling up Mobby Mask. Jazz slightly after now considers you a Moblin motivator. Halnaruk the Help Hand. Zeralja is eager to hear back from Halnaruk. I'm glad to see you, Elita. I wish I could share the consensus on our last drink, but Halnaruk hasn't been back. And yet, oddly enough, my shop has had an influx of other moblins clamouring for fermented aloe juice. I hardly know what to think. Elita, Zeralja. Halnaruk? Aloe raw juicy mix is delicious. Incredibly flavour tough. One sip and Halnaruk's sluggy feels melted away. Heavy pack is now airy light. Most days Halnaruk parents are all achy backs and grumpy words, but after sip drinking tasty aloe raw, they are happy mobbies both. Now we tell every mobby to slurp Zeralja's juicy mix. So you're to thank for all those customers. I'm glad to hear your parents are among those who benefited from our drink. Stuff seeking is a solitary job. No one notices Halnaruk's sweat work, and no one smiles for Halnaruk's spring finds. But mobby friends find fellows grumpy parents. Everyone jump skips for juicy mix. Halnaruk wants to make more jump skipping, wants to help make more juicy mix. It seemed your concoction healed not only his aching back, but his aching soul as well. Well then, now that our team is united, I say we move on to our next drink, a beverage for the Hanu Hanu. I understand their diet consists mainly of reeds, which are beyond the purview of the average food stand. But if we can determine how reeds benefit their health, we might craft a comparable juice. You've visited the Hanu Hanu in Kozama Uka, haven't you, Elita? Did you learn anything about their diet while you were there? Their reeds replenish their energies. I see. And a rich fruit in magical energies may be just what we need. What about sparkly shiny Jatika bananas in Yaktel? Hanaruk has a feather friend who says bananas are a Hanu favorite. Oh, you mean Najol? That's a marvelous suggestion. Yaktel has forests rich in magical energies, so its fruit must be as well. And if your friend vouches for it, all the better. So long as we ensure one glass of juice is satisfying as a meal of reeds, our Hanu customers will want for nothing. Knowing your talents, Elita, I'm sure you can make that happen. You always do. Leave it to me. Our first creation is a real team. We'll need Jatiki bananas in this juice, but the rest I leave to your discretion. This bright green refreshment is a perfect pick-me-up for a Hanu whose energy is flagging. We need a juicy mix that is both tasty fresh and energy rich. Hanaruk is eager to see how you crafty make it. Here we go again. Do, 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 do. French beer. Harvested from the body of a branch bearer, the green flesh is exceedingly sour. barking TV was nearly imperceptible until I used it just now.
Last one. You get through all these restless days. We will cut all of them We are everyone, so we can complete the request of the friend of the game.
Great juicy mix is both tasty, fresh, and energy rich. Hownarook is eager to see how your crafty make it. Our first recreation is our real tea. We'll need Jatiki bananas in this juice, but the rest I leave to your discretion. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Goodness gracious, this juice is thick. And what an aroma! Thank you, Elita, this should be all we need. Let's have one of our Hanu customers sample it for us. Do 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 do. So this is the Jatika juice you spoke of. Full of energy, is it? And for its taste. What a flavour! Rich and invigorating. Why, I feel as though I've just gulped down a beakful of reeds. I hope you'll make that a permanent addition to your menu. My friends will all want a taste of it. Power juice is a success! Elita has a deft handy arm. When thought made together, our juicy mixes are unstoppable. Hear, hear. Your suggestion was invaluable for this one, Hallnarook, and for my part, it's been a delight to put my old studies to use in a tangible way. Hallnarook doesn't understand. Zeralja has good sing-knowings, so why not follow Goldream and be a Shivarjan? Because I'm not good enough, that's why. It's a private matter I'd rather not speak of, alright? Let's focus on our next juice. I've got something tricky in mind, a real challenge. Hallnarook still doesn't understand, but will not press pry. Zeralja now considers your Hanu hydrator. She's overjoyed with your efforts. Our Hanu juicy mix will bring happy feels and energies to feather friends. The missing drink. Zeralja's next idea may be her juiciest yet. So far, all our new menu items are proving popular. My sales are recovering already. But considering the population of Tuliolo, our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us. It's the Pelu Pelu. I want to make a juice for them, but they're formidable between brewers, the beverage brewers themselves. I'm not sure what I could offer to compensate with their mate, coffee, and mezcal. Mate in particular is renowned for its health benefits, which may explain why I've never heard of chronic ailments affecting them. Pelu Pelu drinks are also flavour strong, like tasty punch for mouth. If the Pelu Pelu have their own health and hydration well in hand, all the better, but if some problem is being overlooked, I'd like to help discover a solution. To that end, I was hoping you two would join me on a trip to Urapaka. Halnarok will sniff out the Palu-Palu's problems. That way Zeraljo can solve them with her juicy mix. Thank you. Go on ahead and start asking around. I'll be along after I close up shop. Halnarok will see Elita in Wakapelo. Look for Halnarok when you get to Wakapelo. I promise I'll be right along. Halnarok is relieved to see Elita did not get wanderlost. Palu-Palu are renowned drink shakers and brew dupers, but are they of pure health? Halnarok and Elita will trade tongue flags with the locals to find out. Tell Zeraljo when she arrives. You want to learn about the drinks we brew? Say no more, I could talk endlessly about our coffee. Our coffee plants are native to an island in the southeastern coast of Yoctoral. When our predecessors had their first taste of the drink, they became infatuated with the scent, its taste, and the fact it kept them unbelievably focused. They didn't hesitate to ship cuttings home for cultivation. Luckily those plants took well to the soil here, but the coffee they yield tastes completely different. Isn't that something? As it turns out, climate has a profound effect on the balance of acidity, richness and bitterness of a bean. It makes me eager to try growing these plants in a variety of places, just to see how the flavour changes. Coffee doesn't just taste good, it keeps you sharp as a knife. As cunning as Napaka, it's the perfect drink. Mezcal, you say? It's a liquor distilled from the juice of algae leaves. They say a travelling merchant bought the distillation method to Urapaka after learning it in Zactoral. Needless to say, our livelihood has never been the same. We make our mezcal locally, using the algae close at hand. Where did Poppy Fife go? Sure, I'm happy to tell you about our famous beverage. Mate in particular is of great importance to our community. Only certain crops grow at high altitudes, so for a time our diet was deeply unbalanced. But once we started growing and drinking mate, our health woes went away. It has all the nutrients we'll ever need. I never go a day without it myself. Any health problems we had are a thing of the past, thank the mate. Sorry I'm late, Elita. Have you and Halnarok discovered anything? Some fascinating points. The Palu-Palu's most popular beverages are not without their history, I see. If only this gave me answers instead of more questions. What could I possibly offer in juice that the Palu-Palu don't already have? I wonder what Halnarok managed to glean. Let's go meet up with him. Yeah. Wonder what's the matter with him. Elita, Zero Ja, this Pella is all really pushed. What can we do to handle it? Oh, my head feels like it's in a vase. I think I recognize these symptoms. I'm fine, miss. I suppose a Matty will have me on my feet in no time. Could you wait here a moment? I'll be back with the beverage this gentleman actually needs. Oh, I feel so much better. What in the world was that cold, crisp refreshment you gave me? Surely you recognize the taste of water. If you're going to drink that much, you need to hydrate properly. Mate may be good for you, but it can't cure all ills. And for the ills, it can't. Just as you say, Doctor. Much obliged for the remedy. I'm not a doctor. But Halnerok thinks so. Zero Ja's cure find and he'll care for that drink drunk. We're perfect. As sharp-skilled as a professional. Zero Ja should be a doctor. Should be a shy virgin. Zero Ja is good enough. Perhaps when it comes to book knowledge. But a Shivirgin must also be proficient in the arcane arts, for which my aptitude is abysmal. I was born into a clan valued for their magics, but I possess close to none. Can you imagine how my family reacted when they discovered how utterly incapable I am? What use is a Boonawa who can't use magic? I was a failure before I even started. Defective. Not true. Zero Ja makes juicy mixes that bring great happy feels to many people. Zero Ja isn't useless or a failure or defective. You're kind to say such things, but they don't change the reality that I lost my dreams to my own deficiencies. I'm sorry, but all this talk of the past is... I think I need some time to myself. Zero Ja lost her dreams? Halnerok needs to think. Halnerok needs to tongue flap. Come, Elita. Wearing our traditional garments en masse makes me feel ready to take on the world. Halnerok can tell he gave Zero Ja hurt he feels with his blunt words. But even without magic might, Zero Ja still sweat works every day to give people healthy drinks. How Naruk thinks Zero Jet is a juicy mix hero. Now it is our turn to make a special juicy mix. One that ease calms the heart. One sip and Zero Jar will feel happy proud again. Luckily, Halnaruk has just the thing for drink blending. Yok Kukuru pods. Kukuru pods are usually gather-picked for the beans inside, but today we make no chocolate. Today we squeeze the pods for juicy pulp. Kukuru pulp juice, tasty in name, gluey in texture. Make a best good glass for Zero Jar and deliver it directly. Halnaruk has plenty of Yok Kukuru pods, so if Elita pour mixes, just truth tell. Squeeze the pods for Kukuru pulp juice. It should be just a good thing to bring Zero Jar more happy feels. A sweet tangy drink with a texture that is ever faintly pulpy. A rather hefty pod harvested from a Kukuru tree in Yoktural. The value is in the beans, but the pulp has its own uses. Is that a glass of Elita's best good Kukuru pulp juice? Take it to Zero Jar. Sorry, but I need some time to myself. What's that sweet smell? You made this for me? That's very kind. I'm happy to have a taste. Tangy, sweet, and a consistent reassuring texture. A very soothing drink. Did Zero Jar try the juicy mix? It was lovely, thank you. What's in it, if I may ask? The juicy pulp of Kukuru pods. Really? I'm shocked I haven't heard of such a juice in Tuliolo. You'd think something this tasty would warrant more popularity. Kukuru beans sell for much jingly shine, but Kukuru pods have heavy bulk, so stuff seekers often take the beans and leave the rest. That makes sense. The Kukuru's pod's value lies in the beans it carries after all. But Kukuru beans can't make this tasty fresh juice mix. The way Halneruk sees it, the whole pod is worthy good just as it is. Zero Ja might not become a chirurgeon, but she is already a master juice keep. Her family should proud see her accomplishments, magic or no magic. Think of your customers. How much happiness have you given them? You're right. You're both right. All this time I thought my dreams of becoming a healer had come to naught, and I blamed myself for it. But I've watched Mammal-Ja and the Moblins and Hanu drink my juice, and tell me that it helped them in some small way. Being a Bunawa who can't use magic feels humiliating, and I'm sure it will for some time yet. But your faith in me makes me want to keep trying. Thank you both for steering me through. Now, I'm afraid my personal detour has caused us no little time. Let's return to Tuliolo and revisit what clues we gleaned from regarding the Pelu. Back we go. Zero Ja's spirits seem airy-like, thanks to Halneruk's juicy pulp, yes? Back safe and sound. Thank you again for accompanying me. That drunk fella made me realize there are in fact some ailments for which the Pelupelu's current diet lacks a solution. Once I've researched the matter further, I'll be in touch. As the proud owner of Zero Ja Juice Craft, I can see my path clearly now. I won't let you or my customers down. Good hydrations. Zero Ja is ready to bring another juice to fruition. Perfect timing, Elita. I've got a plan for the Pelu prototype. Do you have a moment to spare? Recall the fellow in Wurmpelo who was out of sorts after overindulging in mezcal. You see it all the time in Tuliolo. Pelu merchants sharing a bottle or two, and then those who can't help but drink their better sense away. Water is a foolproof companion to alcohol, but perhaps we might offer a juice that addresses the headaches and nausea that come the following day. A remedy for sick feels is sure to appeal to tipsy Pelu, but what ingredients would we need for the crafty making? In addition to the hydration the water provides, certain vitamins and minerals may prove essential to relieving symptoms. The tunas found in Shalone, for instance, are brimming with nutrients. But you're from across the salt, aren't you? Forgive me, sometimes I forget. When I say tunas, I mean the fruits of the Nopotendas. I trust you saw a few of those little cacti scurrying about when you went to Shalone. I'm glad we didn't lose you to Zactoral. There are so many wonders to be had up there. I wouldn't have been surprised if my little juice stand slipped your mind entirely. But I digress. I heard from a native Zactorali that Nopolatender tunas provide just the sort of relief we're looking for. Apparently, some peoples up north eat tunas for breakfast after a long night of drinking. a natural cure to the after effects of alcohol. By using these fruits in our next juice, we might offer the Pelu just the cure they need.
With a cure drink for any achy brain cases, Pelu can drink drunk without worry.
I have every faith in your skill, Elita. Blend us a batch of juice made from the tunas of nubla tenders, and add whatever you think might ease the icky brain case of a Pelu. In the meantime, I'll be hard at work selling the juices we've made together. Let me know when you've a sample ready. Extract the juice from the nubla tender tunas. Would you prefer I call them prickly pears? And feel free to add vitamins and minerals as you see fit. As any Pelu will tell you, this curative tonic is made with tunas from Shaloni. No, not those tunas.
If this juicy mix can relieve sick feels, more than just Pelu will be eager to taste.
Sanctified water. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Dong 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 dong. Do do do. Linda. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, making prickly pear juice.
Elita, Elita, Elita. Wiggle, wiggle feet. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I know, sweetheart. Come on. Let's go this time. Come on. I know, sweetheart. I know. Come on. Come on. Do this. Got this. Just need to do 2 more. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. One more.
If this juicy Max can release it feels more than just pellet, a little bit eager to sit taste.
Extract the juice from the Nopotentla tunas. We prefer to call them prickly pears. And feel free to add vitamins and minerals as you see fit. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. I can tell by the scent alone that our Pelopello customers will be thrilled. Now Robley has agreed to be our taster. Let me go fetch him. A juice blend bespoke to the Pelopello palate. Don't mind if I do. Well, clip my wool and call me an alpaca. This is delicious, intensely sweet, yet satisfying to swallow. I'm so glad. It's meant to be a morning drink, specifically after the night of revelry. A relief for the maladies of merriment. Now that's a sublime idea. I wager even folks from across the salt are no stranger to such illness. I myself enjoy a good drink for both business and pleasure, but I always dread the blinding headaches and discomfort the next day. The same goes for plenty of Pelopello, so a beverage that offers succour to the more enthusiastic of our number is a godsend indeed. Thank you, your creation shows us a kindness that has me eager to test its efficacy at once. Whose juice do I have to mix to get an invitation? A fellow reveller, I take it. Then allow me to extend you an invitation as soon as the next opportunity presents itself. When your rent began drying up, I couldn't help but worry, but I am happy to see that Zeralja Juicecraft is flourishing here in Wakaramechi. I'm deeply sorry about the late payments, but as you can see, my financial situation has improved significantly thanks to Elita's help in expanding my menu. Given our diverse selection of drinks, I was hoping we might hold a tasting party in the city sometime. A juice for everyone in Wakaramechi. My gesture of thanks to the community and contrition for all the times I failed to be timely with my rent. Be honest, you're just eager for folks to taste your creations, aren't you? You're right. I'm proud of our work, and I'd like the city to taste the fruits of our labor. That's the spirit. I'll make the arrangements. Sippy party will need lots of juicy mix, and for lots of juicy mix we need lots of mixy bits. However, will stuff Zeke until his pack is bursting. A tasting party of our very own. I can hardly wait. Oh, there's so much to do, but leave the planning to me. I'll be in touch with the details very soon. Zeralja is filled with your efforts. She now considers you a pillow panacea provider. Three cheers for sweet juice. Zeralja is busy preparing for her tasting party. Elita, I'm glad to see you. The date for the tasting has been decided, and I'm fluster running with busy tasks, as Halnarak might say. And you'll never believe the venue. It's several chai that such an illustrious establishment agreed to host us is beyond an honour. I can just see it now, our customers, juice in hand, strolling the beach and taking in the view. Let's make sure everyone has a wonderful time. I've done my best to make all the necessary preparations, but there's just one last thing. Your skillful blending inspired me to create a new beverage for the event, but it's not going as well as I hoped. The plan was to add Turali herbs and spices to the effervescent water for crisp and lovely refreshment. Sounds nice, doesn't it? I call it Bunawa Soda, but something about it feels unfinished. More than anything, I'd like to have it ready on time for a tasting. Could I borrow your expertise once more, Elita? Leave it to me. Wonderful. In the meantime, I'll iron out the last few details of our event. You'll need my special Turali spice blend for the soda. Please feel free to take more from the counter if you run out. I've asked so much of you, Elita, but if we can make this tasting a success, Zeralja Juicecraft should be able to stand on its own. Were you able to finish the Bunawa Soda? You should have all the spice you need to make Bunawa Soda. If you run out, feel free to take more. Invented by Mammal Jar, Juice Crafter's bubbly stew is a traveler's treat. An expertly balanced mixture of medicinal herbs and flavourings local to the continent of Tyrell. Wait, what's that drink you've got there? May I have a look? Were you able to finish the Bunawa soda? That sparkle, that translucence. Oh, Elita, it's perfect! My special guests are bound to delight in it. Everything should be settled on my end. Halna will be arriving soon, so let's head down to the venue together. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Friends and neighbours, thank you for coming. I hereby announce the commencement of Zero Jazz Juicecraft Juice Tasting. Our beverages offer a wide range of flavours and health benefits, and they are all available free of charge. If you like what you taste, be sure to tell your friends about Zero Jazz Juicecraft. But for now, relax, be merry, and drink to your heart's content.
This juice fills my beak with joy. Why, I dare say any homesick Hadu would benefit from such an energizing beverage.
The next time my associate and I go drinking, well, perhaps we'll stop by Zero G Juicecraft for prickly pear juice. Something this sweet would make the perfect nightcap.
says here the one I drank was cherry moya juice. Could have fooled me, but if it cures my itchy scales, I'll be a customer for life.
Everyone is loving the juicy mix. Now Zero Jar will have all the jingly shine she needs to pay her rent. Today marks a significant moment for my little juice shop. I'd like to raise a glass to the both of you, if I might. Before you got back, Halnarook, I had Elita whip up a new concoction I call Bunawa Soda. It was most impressive. Actually, I gave her a general idea of what I wanted, and she came through with me like just like always. Oh my god, that looks delicious. I want to drink that. Give me the shivery juice. It's energizing herbs and spices paired with effervescent water to create a drink that's both mild and refreshing, the perfect companion for busy people everywhere. You both are known to travel far and wide, so I wanted to make something that might rejuvenate you and remind you of a friend who will always hope for your health and happiness. This drink is for us? After our inaugural toast, I plan to add Bunawa Soda to the menu, as the drink that represents Zero Jar Juice Craft. I've spent so much time living in shame and doubt, questioning whether or not I was capable of running even a simple juice shop. More than anything, I just want to make my family proud. But I've realized that bringing health and happiness to my customers is deeply important to me. I want to be proud of my own efforts, even if no one else is. I don't need magics to heal others. I am good enough just as I am. And I owe that realization to the both of you. Thank you, my friends, from the bottom of my heart. Halnarook has no need for heart, thanks. Halnarook is a professional and Zero Jar should act like one too. I was only offering my gratitude, both as a friend and a professional. Besides, what was so professional about your behaviour at first, No time for taste sipping, you said. No deep thoughts on juicy mix. Halnarook would never flap such tongues. Halnarook has always been suave, smooth, and help handy. Slander flaps, slander flaps. I need to drink that. I need to drink that. No, I don't get to drink it. Juice party was a good time, but Zero Jar insists on slander flaps. The Juice Festival was a complete success. I've had a constant stream of customers eager to hear more about our offerings. The name Zero Jar Juice Craft has glow fame already. Soon all of Tuliala will know of Juice Health. I suspect this shop will be happily serving juice in Wakaramechi for many moons to come. Of course, we have yet to address the needs of all peoples in this nation, but I've learned so much by watching you that I'm ready to mix up new creations on my own. I hope you'll let me have a sip. I will always be happy to see you, and happier still if you're willing to sample my new creations. Of course, I'll need an ample supply of ingredients to keep up with the demand. If only there were a professional I could rely upon to gather tasty fresh on my behalf. Halnarok will keep stuff seeking for a juicy mix. Zero Juice Craft is a good shop. Halnarok will bring back not just tasty fresh, but busy deals and sip seekers too. As Zero Jazz personal stuff seeking professional. Halnarok, that's very sweet. I hope you've come to find working here worthwhile. Of course, Halnarok has. Juicy Mix is best life. Besides which, Halnarok is happy to handlend for Zero Jet as a bosom friend. Bosom friend? What happened to being professional? Well, in whatever capacity it is, your help will be invaluable, Halnarok. I look forward to hearing more of your deep thoughts. Halnarok will share all his deep thoughts with Juice Friend. Together we'll blend mix the world. You've completed all of Zero Jazz tasks. She's deeply motivated by your efforts. She now considers you a mixing master. Elita, people have been talking about my new menu, and I suspect I have you to thank once again. Lately I've been trying to come up with new drink recipes, but Halnarok keeps suggesting the most accurate ingredients. Still, I'm glad to have him as my sounding board. Together we'll strive for happier, healthier Tuliolo. When not busy stuff seeking, Halnarok likes to visit shop of Juicy Mix. Spreading happy feels to customers is worthy sweat work. Right, so the other ones I have to do are this one. I have half a level to go on that before I'm comfortable. And the other one would be that one, which still has a level and a half to go, but they will soon be done and ready to go. Thank you all for watching. Love you all. Bye for now, my lovelies.